What's going on, Helmet Gang? We're back. This is the 11th episode of the Helmet Save Lives podcast here on YouTube, SoundCloud, and Apple Podcasts. I think that's it. Today is May 10th. I know it's been a while. But yeah, I haven't had an episode in almost actually it's been over 2 months since the last episode. But I'm excited to be back. Going to be filling you guys in with a couple of things, talking about some things coming up, and we'll just kind of go from there. But first of all, if you have not noticed, I'm in a cool new environment. I'm still in the basement, but I kind of shifted my table over, so I got this cool tapestry that I got online, custom tapestry. I think it's probably flipped in the video, but trust me, it says Helmet Save Lives is my logo, and of course, me beautifully rocking the Peugeot, which has since moved on to another life. But yeah, just excited to be back. And starting out, I just kind of want to talk about that. So it's been a while. When I last left you guys, I was in the process of applying to the Trek internship. And I guess kind of just to clear it up, I ended up not getting that position. Something I was pretty excited for, but just didn't work out in the end. I went through a couple of rounds of interviews. But I think it was a process that was important because I hadn't applied to a bike company before. And I also hadn't applied to many internships before. So something that was really beneficial in the end. And I was able to make some great connections at Trek, which obviously I can definitely use going forward. So thankful for that. And then besides that, I mean, I've kind of just recently, I guess not even recently, but for a while, been kind of a slump. If you still follow my TikToks, which I'm sure you'll hear from. If you're not, follow me on TikTok at Helmet Save Lives. In a slump, it's hard to make daily videos, if even 2-3 videos a day for months. I made them consistently for about 3.5 months, and I felt in the same way. Like, especially when you're in that niche, it's just hard to make videos as well. And I found it really difficult to kind of continue making, along with school, along with working a part-time job. Like, I kind of fell out of TikToks because of that. If you're watching on YouTube, the clip probably stopped. I realized that my mic wasn't plugged in, so hope it sounds better now. Maybe it sounds better before, maybe it's worse. I don't know. Anyway, the mic is plugged in now. It's over here. So if you're listening on SoundCloud, there was a little bit of a brief thing because I was plugging in my mic. Thanks for bearing with me. But yeah, you can ask any TikToker. I mean, when you're trying to continue to, impress and keep pounding home, especially something so specific as opposed. And I know that Charlie D'Amelio felt the same way. When it's a super specific thing, it's hard to kind of continue to, I guess, hammer home this like movement. And I felt pressure myself to kind of keep posting daily, if not every other day. And also, I know that I don't like to repost, but I also know that some videos did well the first time, and I do want to repost those. So if you guys do see me reposting, understand that like I'm not trying to like just throw something at you, but at the same time I am, because maybe I didn't think of something. Or also, you guys gotta understand, a lot of my things are based on trends or like popular sounds and stuff. There's not always like that popular sound where it's like, this will guarantee me 10,000 views, or this will get a couple hundred. Like, that's just not the case always. So it's hard to know what's gonna do well, like what I can make next. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. Because I'm not, this is not me trying to apologize, more so just trying to like be like, hey, like, just so you know, like, I'm not giving up on this. It's just kind of like in like a weird, I feel like the last month or so has been a kind of a weird phase, especially like my like follower, like my like, what am I saying? Like my gain, like my momentum has slowed down at the same time, which maybe that's due to making less videos, but maybe you guys don't care about that as much. Anyway, also, I'm continuing my partnership with RoadID. If you guys do not know what RoadID is, I think there's two podcasts ago, I also made a separate video about it, but RoadID, they make these incredible, life-saving wristbands, customizable nameplates on these rubber wristbands. They got leather, they got ones you can put on your Apple Watch, all kinds of wristbands. What they do is you can put like mine have my name, I have my city and state, I have my mom's phone number, and since I'm an ambassador, I have 3 of them. and all of them are different things. So it'll say like my mom's phone number. One says helmet save lives. One says Rip Peugeot, which is the bike that I crashed on. Another one says yeah, and like the most recent one, which you got today, it's upstairs. Sorry, I didn't bring it down. It says like teeth are temporary, helmets are forever. So you can put whatever you want on them. But the main point is these things are meant. So if you get in a crash, if you're running alone and you get lost or something happens, anyway, anything happens, EMS or somebody can like call somebody and has information on you. So you can put like if you have diabetes, you can put your medical history, surgeries, allergies, like disabilities, all these kind of things on there. And it's basically to alert somebody who doesn't know this about you to know this about you so that they can get you the right care that you need, all these things. But basically, the bottom line is you can use my code. I'm a RoadID ambassador for 2021. My code, Helmet Save Lives, for 25% off your order. These things are $25, $30, right around there. So 25% off. You can save like $7 to $8, which is huge. So you can get a RoadID for $20. You still gotta pay shipping, but come on. Believe me, as someone who's gone through a trauma like I have, as you guys know, and has looked to find something to build confidence, to just feel better on the road, just all these different things, RoadID, trust me, these guys are the best. Amazing customer service. They ship so fast too. These things ship, literally they ship like the next day. Because all they're doing is like taking the little nameplate, engraving it, putting it on the wristband, and sending it out. Like think about it. Like, some companies make that process slow. These guys knock it out the day. Sometimes, like, I've had where, like, I order it, like, that day. They're like, yep, it shipped. Like, you'll see it in, like, 2 days. I'm like, what? I paid for, like, 4 to 6 days shipping. No, we'll have it due tomorrow. How about that? And I'm just like, you guys rock. I've talked to so many of the representatives, so many associates of the company. I've been in touch with their co-founder. These guys are amazing. So, yeah, my code, Helmet Save Lives, 25% off these guys. Get it rocking. Also, since we're talking about brand deals and partnerships, there's like a little advertising commercial section of the pod. You might be seeing me rocking this. I've been promoting on the TikTok, on the Insta, which I'm sure all you guys have seen at this point. But if you haven't seen it in person, I have merch. That's right. I decided to launch something on Teespring. I know I initially had the stickers on Redbubble, but I got merch now. So the merch you can get, I had the My Helmet Save My Life and also Helmet Save Lives. Initially, now this happened early March too, so hadn't talked about this. Just a white with the black font. Also, I think it was like last week, 2 weeks ago, I have colored shirts for kids and adults where it's just Helmet Save Lives. So there's like a red, pink, gold, orange, green, royal blue, and a purple, I think. I think that's all the colors. Is there a black? No, but these things are literally, I made them $11. T-shirts are $11. Hoodies are $21, something like that. So yeah, purposely made them super cheap. You guys can cop them. There's no reason you shouldn't be rocking one of these. Go, like, if you're at the skate park, if you're in the trail, like, come on, just send it, rock it. You guys know the vibes. So yeah, no reason not to rock these. Like, let's go. Come on. And like the whole purpose of making them super cheap was I wanted you guys to have them at like the lowest price. Like, I'm making no profit on these, and that's totally fine. I want you guys to rock these. I want you guys to spread the movement. And like I said, of course, I still have the stickers in the Redbubble. The Redbubble link is still in the bio of this video. It's in the bio of all my different. It's on my link tree. You guys can still rock the stickers. I've been putting them on a couple different posts when I've been riding, and I know I've had a couple of friends putting them in the city too. So trying to spread the movement that way as well. But yeah, speaking of riding, I've been doing some riding, not a whole lot lately, but I have been doing some riding. Initially, I was having trouble transitioning on the trainer. When we last talked, I was probably still on the trainer. There's probably still snow on the ground, so the weather has gotten better. I've been trying to get out, but still struggling. I haven't gotten in that groove yet. I'm still working a bunch. I still have classes full time, but at the same time, like, I do want to ride because I know summer's coming. Bigger rides are coming, like friends are coming home. People are getting vaccinated, which myself, I was fully vaccinated. If you're able in the U.S., get vaccinated. If you're not in other countries, wait your turn. Hopefully it's coming soon. If not, get your parents vaccinated. You know the vibes. But getting ready to ride more. And yeah, just been super excited about the warmer weather. The biggest ride I did was Corey's a college buddy of mine. We did a ride. Shout out Corey. He's definitely listening at this point. Corey, you rock. Love you, man. So we did a ride probably early, mid-April or sometime in April. we went to the city. We did a ride from pretty much like downtown Chicago up to like northish suburb to a garden. It was incredible. 53 miles. He bought me some wings after, and it was just a blast. So we just kind of jumped into it too. Before that, I'd done a couple like small, like random kind of 10, 15 mile-ish rides. And we sent it. So Corey's a beast though. And then I did a ride. Here's a story. I did a ride shortly after that with Nathaniel. Also, he's definitely listening. You're the best. Love you, bro. Appreciate it. He was there on the crash with me. Amazing guy. Dope rider. Had an interesting crash, which I'll talk about in a sec too. But when I was with him last, when he came home from the weekend from college, we were like pulling out of his neighborhood, and this for the most recent time I've fallen. We're pulling out of his neighborhood, and we literally are coming up to like the stoplight. And now I've had like the Look Delta, the red cleats, which I've showed in a couple of videos, and I just couldn't unclip. I'm like, why can't I unclip? Why can't I unclip? Why can't I? And we're slowing down and braking and braking and braking, and I end up like not unclipping, and like we're coming up to the car in front of us, and I have to just bail to my left. I have nowhere to go, so I just bail over to my left. When I fall, like my bike kind of bounces off like the pavement, and my left foot kind of finally breaks out, but it's because my cleat broke my pedal. So I was using my dad's old Look Delta pedals from like the early 2000s, maybe like 15 years old, but these things have thousands of miles on them. And I literally broke the pedal when I took my foot out. Oh, but I guess when my foot kind of came out forcibly. And it was the craziest thing. So I'm like laying on the ground. I need new pedals. I'm freaking out. So thank God we're close to his house. We walk back. I got new Giant brand pedals, which are nicer. They're metal. They're a little bit sleeker. I think they're going to work out better in the end. So I guess I was kind of glad that I fell. But it was just the weirdest thing. Like I literally just tumbled over. I tip. So I was kind of frustrated about that. But in the end, it worked out okay because I got the new pedals, and I guess it was kind of like a little bit of a small learning-ish thing for the moment. Kind of like, hey, maybe like, no, yeah, it was like kind of like a little bit of like a, hey, like take it easy a little bit. Make sure you're not rushing into this, because I feel like we were kind of getting ready to bomb out of the neighborhood. I definitely kind of was not totally like there. I don't know. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Basically, sometimes you just need those moments to kind of like wake you up and be like, hey, like, make sure you're ready. And speaking of, he had one not even like 2 weeks later. He was riding, I mean, I'm going to have him on the next episode. He can talk about it. But he was riding up where he lives near Iowa, the border of Illinois and Iowa. And he ended up tipping. He was doing some mountain biking, which I know all you guys know all about. And he hit like a lip and just dipped off this kind of cliff that he knew was coming but didn't hit it right, I guess. And he landed on his head. He said he fell like 7 feet. He landed on his head. He had a minor concussion, which he was diagnosed with a couple of days after. He was obviously wearing a helmet. Definitely was. All my friends wear helmets. His helmet saved his life. I mean, he had a concussion. It was pretty medium, but he recovered well. He got a CT scan a couple of weeks ago, which he'll talk about. And as of now, he's fine. He's totally fine. But that was really scary to hear about because, I mean, anytime someone crashes is terrible, but landing on their head and it's a helmet-based thing, that's a little different. But yeah, he was okay. So outside of that, everything's been great. I mean, like I said, I've been doing a couple more rides recently. I pumped out that video about Elgin, Illinois recently, a town close to me. Pretty cool little vlog video. I got a new bike computer. I got a Garmin 530 Edge, which I've been loving. I've taken that on a couple of rides. It's been super cool to have all those kind of stats in front of me. I'm definitely making a video about that, kind of little like review, talking through that. I've been loving having that. Like it's just cool to have like technology on your bike. Like I know that it's fun to have like the new pedals, but to have like a computer, like a couple $100 like nice thing with me was just pretty exciting. So I was happy about that. And the mount that I got on Amazon comes with like a little hanging down mount for your camera. So I had made a couple of vlogs, as you guys saw. One, I was holding my phone, which I'll address now. I should not have done. That was not the move, especially being a bike safety account. That was not correct, or should have done that. So definitely not doing that anymore. But thankfully, in the vlog after that one, after my first one, I just either filmed from my helmet or I filmed holding my phone off when I wasn't riding. But as of late, as I was saying before I cut myself off, my newest mount for my Garmin can hold my camera below it. So it's kind of weird because the camera's upside down, but then I just flip the footage so it's right side up. But it's going to be sweet. So as you guys saw in that video, I had some cool stuff coming out of that. But yeah, looking to kind of, I don't know, because I love the vegan cyclist. If you don't know who that is, I've talked about him a bunch. I love the vegan cyclist, and I kind of want to do stuff similar to him, but I don't have the same technology or editing skills yet. So I'm trying to kind of mix talking between like little pit stops in the ride, before and after the ride, and also footage. So I haven't gotten there yet, how to mix that, how to kind of make the whole thing happen, but eventually I'm going to kind of have that be the case. So hopefully when I get there, I think that'll just grow the channel and kind of be cooler stuff for you guys to watch. Because and same with TikTok. Like I want to be able to crank content out where it's like, oh, this is cool. I want to like this, I want to follow this, I want to share this, I want to comment on this, I want to tag my friends, all this kind of stuff. Like making basic things are cool, and I think it's fun, but I want to take it to the next level, and I want to build my portfolio as I'm kind of applying to these companies in the future and kind of trying to look for other opportunities and say like, oh, here's what I'm capable of, here's what I can do, here's what I have done, and just kind of show them that way. So, yeah, outside of that, I'm hoping 5K coming up on TikTok. I have a couple of leads, maybe. We'll see. I have a couple of opportunities coming up here. I may be able to get you guys some helmets for a giveaway. I'm not going to say too much yet, but I definitely have some stuff coming up. Have a couple of merch ideas coming up. People are talking to me about stuff, so we'll see if that's the case. And like I said, as the rides continue, I'm going to try and keep cranking out some cool videos for you guys on things that I ride. Some more kind of, I know you guys like the one where I was like, how to get your friends to wear a helmet. Videos kind of like that. So if you guys got any ideas, comment below, of course. Keep DMing me on TikTok, Instagram. Keep sharing the videos with your friends, obviously. I know a lot of people are getting into biking again, or for the first time. So if you need a friend who needs help, let me know, or tag me, or show them my videos, or you guys know. So definitely looking to expand that way. And I'll be cranking out the TikToks. Just know if I take a day or two off, I'm not leaving you guys. I just need sometimes it's nice to take a quick break. I mean, even Charlie isn't posting every day anymore, at least. I don't think. I don't follow around my helmets page, so. But yeah, anyway, I appreciate you guys. You guys are absolutely incredible. The fact that we've made it this far, the fact that I'm still excited to make content, and that you guys are still liking it and loving it and sharing it and DMing me how cool I am. I appreciate it. So, yeah, anyway, hang in there. Keep wearing your helmet. You guys are incredible, like I said. And if you're not following my Instagram, follow my Instagram at Helmet Save Lives, TikTok at Helmet Save Lives. Use code Helmet Save Lives for 25% off your RoadID order. And of course, my merch links, the stickers and the merch are all down below. Hopefully, I'm going to podcast. I don't know about weekly. We'll see what kind of happens here, but definitely bring the podcast back now that it's hotter. And we got some rides coming up and some dope vids and everything, like I just said, coming up. So anyway, stay tuned, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Always wear helmets. Save lives. Peace.